Hi, welcome to English Fluency TV and I hope you are well. In this video, I'd like to talk to you about parts of speech. Now, when we say parts of speech, what do we mean and what is parts of speech? Now, I've been thinking how I can explain this to you because for us to speak, we need to understand what is parts of speech, because unless we do, it is difficult for us to understand or to know how to use the words in a sentence. So first thing, we need to understand what is parts of speech, and then I will explain to you what are the parts of speech. So firstly, let's explain what is parts of speech. In society, we have different people doing different jobs, doing different roles in our society, in our community. So for example, we have doctors, lawyers, solicitors, accountants, and all those people have different roles with different expertise, and they all function differently in our society for our society to work. When we talk about parts of speech, there are some categories of words which are known as parts of speech. And the way I like to explain to you is to say there are different families with different words. So the best way I can explain to you is to explain in a way so that you could understand, because unless you understand these parts of speech, it will be difficult for you to make sentences putting the words in the right places. So what I say is, when we say parts of speech, I like to say families of words. How many families are there with the words for us to speak? There are 8 families, meaning there are 8 parts of speech in English language for us to speak and for us to make sentences. So let's introduce those families first. Noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection. So these are the 8 families with words that we need to borrow words from for us to speak and for us to make sentences. So let's introduce one by one so we understand these families. Each of these families has words which functions differently in a sentence. So we need to understand those families first, what kind of words they have for us to borrow when we speak and when we make sentences. So let's go through one by one these families and the words they have for us to borrow from. Firstly, noun. Now, noun is a family which carries all the names of everything in the world. Noun is a naming word. So name of a person, name of a place, name of animals, name of things, name of ideas, all these are known as nouns. So when you name a person, so myself, I am Abder, Fatima, John, Harry, Steve, Kerry, Catherine, these are all names of people. So when you name people, all these are nouns. So name of a person is known as nouns. Name of a place, England, Italy, America, London, New York, Bangladesh, Dhaka, Southampton. These are all name of places. So the name of places also known as nouns. Then we have animals. So name of animals, elephant, tiger, lion, monkeys, chicken. All these are name of animals and they are all known as nouns. Then we have things. We have pen, paper, table. All these are nouns, names of things. Then we have names of ideas, feelings, happiness, beauty, love, fear, anger, strength, joy, sadness. These are all names of ideas, feelings, emotions, also known as nouns. So if I said, my name is Abder, and I live in Southampton. So Abdar is the noun, that's my name of a person, and Southampton is a name of a place. So Abdar and Southampton are nouns. Steve is playing with a ball in the park. So if you look at that sentence, Steve is the noun, is playing with a ball. Ball is a thing, is a noun. In the park, park is a place, which is a noun. There are different types of noun, but I will cover those on another video. But in this video, I'm just going to introduce all the families of parts of speech. Second is pronoun. Now pronoun, which replaces a noun. So we talked about in the noun, when you talk about a person, place, thing, animal or idea, they are all noun. When we replace a noun in a sentence, that is known as pronoun. So the pronoun family carries all the words that we replace a noun with. So for example, I, we, you, they, he, she, us, them, mine, your, they are all known as pronouns. So for example, if I said, Dave is tired, Dave wants to sleep, I want to see Dave. So if you look at that sentence, I've used Dave 3 times because we are talking about Dave. So as you can see in that sentence, we are using Dave too many times. We are repeating. And this is when the pronoun comes in, so that we don't have to repeat the same name too many times in a sentence. So if you look at the sentence again, Dave is tired, Dave wants to sleep, I want to see Dave. Dave is tired, he wants to sleep, I want to see him. So can you see, I've replaced Dave with a he and him, and the he and him is known as pronoun. So in a sentence, for us not to repeat the name too many times, that's when pronoun comes in. So we could replace it with a pronoun so that we don't do the repetition or repeat the name too many times. Now we come to the adjective family. Now this family carries describing words. All the words that we need to describe a noun or pronoun in a sentence, we need words from adjectives, because adjectives has all the words which describes or gives more information about noun or pronoun. It gives the information about the noun or pronoun, what kind, how old, how many, how big, how much, what color. All those things, the description or the information are given by the adjective family. So for example, if I said this is a dog, now for me to give more information about the dog, I could say this is a big dog. That big became adjective because it's giving more information about the dog. So for example, another sentence, if I said the girl had a dress, but if I want to give more information about the dress, the girl had a red dress, the red became adjective for the dress. Is giving more information, is giving more description of the dress, and this is why the red became adjective to the dress, is adding more information about the dress. So the words like brave, sweet, tall, short, big, happy, sad, caring, and so on, all these words are known as adjectives. Now we talk about verb, the family of verb, which gives action words. So verb family gives action words. So the verb gives words of action words, state of being, and possession. These are the words we get from verb family. So for example, I run, I walk, I talk. These are all action word. Run, walk, talk. These are all action word. I like to walk in the morning. So the walk is a verb because it's an action word. So jump, run, walk, talk, drive, all these are known as verb because they are action words. He is my friend. Word is tells about being. So is becomes a verb, state of being. So is, are, were, these are all verb, state of being. I have a car. So in that sentence, have is a verb because it's a possession word. So when I said I have a car, the have tells me that the car belongs to me, or I have the possession of the car. So have is a verb of a possession. So have is telling me of a possession because verb also tells you, also gives you the words of possession. Action, state of being, and possession. All these are words we borrow from verb family for us to make sentences. Now adverb. Now in this family, adverb, it describes a verb. So the verb that we talked about earlier, this adverb describes a verb. So an adverb describes and modifies a verb, adjective, or another verb in a sentence. So if I said he spoke loudly, loudly modifies the verb which is spoke. But if I said he spoke very loudly, the adverb very modifies another adverb loudly. The little monkey played. The little is an adjective because describing the monkey is little. Played is a verb because it's an action word. Now if I said the very little monkey played well, very is an adverb describing an adjective, and well is an adverb describing another adverb, played. If you want to get an adverb or more information about adverb, adjective, or verb, all you have to do is ask the question about how, where, when, how often, or to what extent. So for example, played. If you ask the question how well, you'll get the answer very well. Many adverbs end with ly. For example, easily, slowly, gently, quietly, happily, slowly, and so on. The words like very, always, tomorrow, here, and so on are also adverb words. Now we come to the preposition family. Preposition is a family which has all the words which shows relationship. A preposition shows a relationship of a noun or pronoun to another word. They can indicate time, place, or relationship before a noun or pronoun. Words like at, on, in, from, with, near, between, about, under, for, and so on are all preposition words. A preposition is preposition, which means preposition can tell a position of something. I left my pen on the table. On the table. I sat on the chair. There was some milk in the fridge. In the fridge. The sun is above the cloud. Above the cloud. She lives near the workplace. Near the workplace. So the preposition can indicate time, place, or relationship before a noun or pronoun. Now we talk about conjunction family. Now conjunction family gives you joining words. For you to join words, it comes from the conjunction family. A conjunction joins two words, ideas, phrases, or clause together in a sentence and shows how they are connected. So conjunctions joins words, phrases, clause, ideas together in a sentence and shows how they are connected. So for example, or, but, because, and, yet, unless, since, if, although, and so on are conjunction words. So for example, to give you a sentence, she is singing, he is dancing. If we want to join this together, we can say she is singing and he is dancing. So and just joined them together in a sentence. I was tired and exhausted, but I still finished the marathon. And but in that sentence joined the sentence together. Now the last family is interjection. Interjection family gives you words, expressive words, an interjection word or phrase that expresses a strong feelings or emotion like ouch, wow, amazing, great, help, wow, this is great, ouch, this was painful. So ouch, wow, great, amazing, these are all comes from the feeling and emotion, and these are all known as interjection words. Okay, I hope this helps, and I hope I explained it in a way for you to understand these 8 families that we need for us to speak and for us to make sentences when we speak. These are known as 8 parts of speech, or the way I like to call it, 8 families of speech, giving us words which functions differently in a sentence so that we could speak and we could make sentences. I hope it makes sense. Please do let me know what you think of the video. Give a thumbs up. Please do make a comment what you think. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. And hope to see you again on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.